Hi, gang. Can you believe that you are wrapping up your 8 weeks of the Whole Life Challenge? I cannot. It's gone really quickly for me. I hope it has for you. I've heard from so many people this week already that they are sad that it's ending. And I think it would be a great challenge if it was even 12 or 14 weeks. But I think selling 12 or 14 weeks to you 12 or 14 weeks ago might not have gone over too big. But then once you got going into it, you could really see how powerful the sort of group mentality is and being accountable. That's what I keep hearing from people, how important the accountability is. So I want to just talk briefly about where do you go from here in terms of some support and how you make the transition. So one thing I want to talk about is if you have been, especially if you've been doing sort of the higher level and the higher level eating plans, you have eliminated a ton of highly food sensitive foods, foods that can cause a lot of sensitivity in people. So as you go through, what I really recommend for you to do is to keep a small journal and on one day, write down what food you are reintroducing. And you want to have small bits of that about 3 times a day and try that for a couple of days. I optimally would say try that for a week, just adding in just that one food and see if you have any reactions. But at the minimum, 3 or 4 days to see if you have any reactions, and then introduce the next food that you have not had for the last 8 weeks. In this way, you can determine if you have some food sensitivities, or at least become aware if you have some food sensitivities. So take your time reintroducing these foods. If you have everything that you have not had for the last 8 weeks all at once on Sunday, you could feel pretty lousy and you won't know what it is that made you feel that bad. So reintroducing one thing at a time really is the best way to go. Where do you go in terms of, I loved the group, I loved the challenges, I loved the camaraderie, I loved the accountability. These are the things I'm hearing. So I have some options for you. One is that we will keep the Facebook group going. It'll be going indefinitely because I don't even think you can close a Facebook group. I don't know. But anyways, I have no need to close it. Certainly it'll be there. So if anybody at any point in the next, couple of years you want to shout out to somebody on there, you're more than welcome to. I will continue to post in it sort of this post Whole Life Challenge, just probably until maybe mid-April to try to help you with the transition. But after that, I probably won't be posting in that group until we do another Whole Life Challenge, which we will do again, probably again in January. So that Facebook group will be there for you. The other thing that I wanted to show you is something called Lose It. And it's a group, and I'll show you just a moment. Alrighty, let's see, is this it? Nope. Okay, so this is this app, and you can do it on your computer, you can do it on your phone, and it's called Lose It. And this is the homepage for it. You can set, so you put in your food, you put in your exercise, and it gives you your calories burned. It shows you how many more calories. Look at this, I can eat almost 1,300 more calories today. I got some eating to do. You can put in specific goals that you have. You can find a community. I have no friends right now, but you can find a community, and I have an email that I can send out to people if you want to join this, that you can join my group. I made a group called Positive Energy, Fitness and Health, and you could join that group. There are challenges. So I joined this one just because it was one that looked interesting to me. You go over here, you define challenges, look at all the neat little challenges people have made. So take a look. There's so many really great ones. So you can also create a challenge. So if you wanted to have something that our group kind of works towards, you can do that as well. This here, Insights. I've not played around totally with this. Let's see what this does. Okay, not a lot of insights. Oh, okay. Here we go. So it's going to tell me just some food insights, how much of these different things I am getting, and do I want to focus on all of these things? There's forums, so different discussion groups that people have going on. These are the different apps that are compliant with it. So all of these, if you're already using, can also go in with this Lose It, and any messages that you might have. So I encourage you to take a look at it. It's just a different way to kind of keep things going. You can make your own goals. That was the other thing I really liked, create your new goal. So here you have some of the things that were involved with the Whole Life Challenge: sleep, body measurements, and nutrition. So you can click on those, and what do you want to have as your goal? I love this fiber. I'm big on that. So anyways, I thought that was a really neat way to continue the idea of accountability and the camaraderie of having a community. I personally will not be leading anything right now for the Lose It group, so it would sort of be kind of self-motivating within everyone. There are, let me see, there are two ways to use it. There's a free method, and you can see you can do your logging of your food and exercise. You earn achievement badges, encouragement. You can do your goal setting. When you do the premium, it's only $40 for the whole year, which I thought was really good. You can have more goals, specific goals, get some insights to your diet. These are the challenges that I showed you. So I have bought the year program because I really wanted to check it out. And then you can create private and public groups. So our group is a private group. So I will send out an invitation to everyone in our Whole Life Challenge group. If you decide you want to join it, you can. If you prefer to make your own small group, so if your office worked on the Whole Life Challenge together and you want to make your own group and make that private, have at it. So I'm just introducing this as a tool for you. I personally am not going to be leading anything with it, but I just want to show you that it's out there and that I've created a team if you want to join it. All right. Another option for you is one-on-one health coaching. So I've shared with you that I do health coaching, and so I want to show you on my website is everything about my health coaching here. So I do 6-month health coaching, 3 months, and even just one-on-one sessions. I also offer some cooking classes either in my home or in yours. And I really love cooking and would love to share my excitement about that with you. Health coaching is really unique because it has that one-on-one component, and I take on very few clients for health coaching because I really want to give a very individualized program, and I want to be available to you. So if you are a health coaching client of mine, you have access to me. I won't say 24/7, but I stop answering emails and texts by 7 or 8 o'clock. But any sort of questions that you have in between our sessions, we meet every other week. Any questions you have, you send them to me. I send you articles. I send you recipes. I'm constantly in contact with my health coaching clients to just say, hey, how did this go today? Hey, you were supposed to do this workout today. Where is that? So there's a lot of accountability when you do one-on-one health coaching with me. So that is an option as well. I'm offering everyone from the Whole Life Challenge 10% off of any of the packages for the 6-month or 3-month program. So if you would be interested in that, let me know, and we can discuss it further about how it pertains specifically to you. In addition, I thought it would be good to offer some group health coaching. So all right, now I have so many screens open, but hopefully you can see all this, and I'll be sending you links in the email. But for 4 weeks on Wednesday nights, just like this on Zoom, this video conferencing, I will be holding a group health coaching session. One session is going to be talking about eating mindfully and how to create proper portions for yourself. Another one will be talking about sugar specifically, how to tame cravings specifically in regards to sugar, stress management and self-care. We're going to be talking about maybe some things you hadn't heard about before, and talk about the importance of stress management, how that affects your health and your weight, and how to help with that. And the last one, it may not be in this order, this is sort of how I've sketched it out, is maximizing your movement. So not only just in the time that you are specifically exercising, that you've carved out for exercising, how do you make the most of that time? But also, how do you maximize your movement during the whole day? So that will be that workshop. So with video conferencing, it's awesome because you can be in your PJs. I plan on being in my PJs on these Wednesday nights, and brew yourself a cup of tea or a glass of wine if that's where you're at, and enjoy learning. And the group will be small, be 8 people, and so there'll be time for some questions and personalization. I don't have the same with my small group health coaching. I'm not offering that same constant availability to me and the texting and back and forth that I would with individual health coaching, but it's a really great way to learn some more things about your health at a cost that's really very manageable for people. So those are those things. I am also going to be doing, asking everybody to do their measurable workout. So what is, let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. What workout you did at the beginning of the challenge, you need to redo that workout, right? If you're in one of my classes, I'll be doing the measurable workout either this week or next week. So be prepared for that. And record that on the Whole Life Challenge. If you did measurements, you need to record those new measurements. And that all has to be done preferably this weekend. And I'm going to be sending out a survey next week that's going to be asking questions like, how much weight did you lose? And again, not everyone had weight loss as a goal, so please know I understand that. How many inches? Did you have some improvement in your fitness level? Flexibility? What was the lifestyle challenge that meant the most to you? What do you think you're going to continue with? Just some survey questions, because I really want to get a sense of what worked for you and what you found most valuable for the Whole Life Challenge. So I believe that is it. So if you have questions, please reach out to me. I have so enjoyed being the coach of this group, the leader of this group, whatever my title would be. You've been wonderful, and I really appreciate how much you've supported one another. On that note, for supporting one another, when I go on tonight to record my score, I'm going to be looking, and I'll just kind of scan through, and the very first person that I see that's responded to someone else is going to win one of the gratitude journals that I have. So Raina won one last night. She was the first one that I saw that had responded to someone else. So please encourage each other on this last week, and great job. Great job. I'm blown away by you. I really am. So great job. Congratulations. 8 weeks. Finish strong, gang. You just have a few more days. And I look forward to hearing from you, and perhaps our paths will cross in another way in terms of me helping you with your health and fitness in the future. Thanks so much.